Please rise for the national anthem, sung by Senior Vocal Ensemble, conducted by Ms. Sarah Zagri. Good morning. My name is Marcus Campbell, and I proudly serve as superintendent of Evanston Township High School, District 202. On behalf, thank you. On behalf of our Board of Education, faculty, staff, and administration, I am honored to welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony. Today, we come together as a school community, families, educators, mentors, and friends to celebrate an extraordinary milestone for the class of 2025. I'd like to take a moment and thank our choir, directed by Ms. Sarah Zagri, and our band, led by Mr. Matt Bufus, for their musical contributions this morning. Can we give them a round of applause? Now it is with great pleasure that I introduce Samantha Dillon Bond to extend a warm welcome for today's event. We're truly delighted for Samantha, whose significant contributions to the ETHS community are commendable. In the upcoming academic year, Samantha will be attending the University of Wisconsin, pursuing a major in business. Please welcome her to the stage, Samantha.
Good morning, classmates, families, supporters, faculty, and staff. My name is Dillon Bond, and I am honored to welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony for the Evanston Township High School class of 2025. Before we begin, I would like to invite you all to join me in a moment of silence to honor and remember our loved ones who are no longer here with us, including those who are part of our ETHS family. Their presence in our lives has shaped us, and today we carry their spirit as we celebrate this momentous day. Thank you. Can you believe this day is finally here? It feels like just yesterday, I was watching my older sister walk down the same aisle 3 years ago. I blinked, and suddenly, here we are. We walked into high school unsure of what to expect, nervous about the future. And now, we stand at the edge of something new, something unknown, something exciting. But before we step forward, we must take a moment to look back. ETHS wasn't just a place where we studied and took tests, although, let's be honest, that still took up a good amount of time. ETHS was a place where we laughed until our stomachs hurt, where we made countless mistakes and learned from them, and where we built friendships that will last a lifetime. That's the amazing thing about Evanston. You can always find your people, even when you are least expecting it. I've lived in Evanston my whole life, and I'm proud to call it home. ETHS is its own community with space for everyone, from the various summits and sports teams to clubs to affinity groups. Everyone has a space where they feel like they belong. At ETHS, everyone is a puzzle piece into one big picture, incomplete without all of its unique pieces. It's a strange feeling, isn't it, to look back and realize how much we've grown. From awkward first days and cramming for tests we swore we'd study for, to late night talks with friends and the moments that made us feel like we truly belonged. We've built something here, something real. These hallways weren't just places we passed through. They were the backdrop of our becoming. And whether you were the overachiever, the quiet observer, the class clown, or some combination of all three, you mattered. You still matter, and you always will. To our teachers and counselors, thank you for seeing potential in us, especially on the days we couldn't see it in ourselves. Thank you for always having your doors open. To our families and loved ones, thank you for being our safety nets, our cheerleaders, and our constant source of snacks. And to each other, thank you for the inside jokes, the support, the shared looks during lectures, and the unspoken "we got this" during the chaos. We've shaped each other in small, unforgettable ways. My cross-country coach, Mr. Yitrif, who also teaches chemistry, told me something freshman year that stuck with me since. If you feel like giving up, slow down to a jog. It's harder to start back up from a walk. As we embark on our journeys after today, I want everyone to remember that it's okay to slow down, but never fully give up on your dreams. So, let's step forward, not with fear, but with hope. Let's be bold, be kind, and be the kind of people who show up with courage, even when we're unsure. And as Phoebe Bridgers once said, anyways, don't be a stranger. Keep in touch, text your friends, tell people when you're thinking about them. It means more than you know. Now, let's celebrate everything we've achieved together. Please welcome our choir with a round of applause as they sing "In My Life" by Megan McCartney, arranged by Steve Zigri.
There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better, some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall some are dead and some are living. In my life, I loved them all.
Once more, thank you to Dylan and the senior ensemble for their gracious welcome and moving musical performance. Can we give a round of applause for Dylan again and an ensemble performance? At this time, allow me to introduce our Assistant Superintendent and Principal, Dr. Taya Kinsey. Taya.
Good morning, class of 2025, and all the members of your village. Congratulations again. We are about to talk about the student who was selected to speak with you this morning. Each year, ETHS seniors are given the opportunity to address their graduating class. Through a thoughtful selection process, students submit written pieces, poems, musical compositions, and one student is chosen to share their voice at graduation. Today, it is my privilege to be able to introduce Janine Banuzzi, who is selected for this honor. Janine will be attending the University of Illinois at Chicago in the fall to study criminology, law, and justice. Join me again in giving Janine a warm welcome. Walk up to you guys.
Yeah.
Good morning, class of 2025. It's been a long road, but now we're here at one of the most anticipated parts of our journey, graduation. It is my honor to stand before all of you today for the very last time as an ETHS student. I'd like to give a big thanks to all the teachers, faculty, cleaning staff, counselors, and fellow classmates that made this an unforgettable experience. And personally, I'd like to thank my parents and all the family that supported me through all these 4 years despite the crazy makeup and style phases. Give a big round of applause to all the people in your life who supported you through your journey. Congratulations again. Most, if not all of us, struggled with senioritis at the end of first semester. For me, it was the very first day of school, but here we are, at the finish line. And right now, I don't want you to think of the next race. I want you to look around and really take this moment in. I want you to look around and really appreciate all you've done in order to be sitting in this very chair. A majority of the time, life is described as a roller coaster ride with ups and downs. But I describe it more like a car ride, with stops, twists and turns, smooth and bumpy roads, etc. We began our ride in a car seat with no care in the world and no control of the vehicle, and no idea of our destination. Then we were in the back seat, middle school, a little more conscious, a little more aware of the stops we were going to take before reaching our hazy idea of the destination. After that, we upgraded to the passenger seat, high school, helping to navigate the road ahead. One of our stops along the way, Evanston Township High School. Now, after today, some of us may never see each other again. Some of us may never even breathe that ETHS air that had us looking different from how we left the house. And there are a lot of mixed emotions that come with that. For most of us, it's happiness. For some of us, it's sadness, because as much as our class so desperately wanted to stop walking those hallways, and trust me, I know, senioritis didn't blind us from everything ETHS has given us. The supportive teachers that gave you extended time on an assignment, let you eat lunch in their classroom, made you feel comfortable enough to talk to them, and reminded you that you have the capacity to succeed. Or the faculty members that you didn't know that always smiled at you in the hallways. I hope you leave ETHS with memories that fill you with joy and excitement, like the dance parties at the Black Summit, the wins at your soccer, volleyball, lacrosse, or badminton games, or the moment you knew that ETHS boys basketball would be going to state for the first time since 2019. I hope you not only remember ETHS for the community you created, but for the community it created for you. Now we sit here, all grown up. The car has been put in park, and you've been given the keys. The car is yours to drive. You determine the destination, you make the turns and the stops while trying to manage the occasional road rage. And for all the shoe kids, what Mr. Mack used to say, remember, when you're riding in a car, buckle up, it's the law. As I was writing this speech, I remembered a response to a college essay prompt on why I chose my career path. To me, it seemed like a very surface-level question, so I planned to give a very surface-level answer. Until I began writing, and all of a sudden it clicked, and the words began flowing. In writing that essay, I realized why I was set on becoming a lawyer. It's not because I like to talk or because I like to argue, but because I don't want to continue contributing to the feeling of helplessness. I don't want to turn on the news or scroll through social media and simply contribute to tears. I want to contribute to change. We often let our weaknesses and emotions become an excuse to give up instead of an excuse to take on a challenge, and we fail to realize that some of our greatest strengths are developed through the training and resilience of our weaknesses. But class of 2025, I don't see that for us. I see perseverance, I see determination, I see grit, and most of all, I see greatness. I'd like to leave you all with a few words of encouragement that I hope you all internalize. 1, show appreciation to those who care about you. 2, it only takes one yes, so don't be discouraged by the no's. 3, and even though none of us use this, run, dodge, and duck ChatGPT. 4, I wish I was getting sponsored to say this, but just do it. Don't miss out on an opportunity because of lack of confidence. 5, life has no limitations, except the ones you make. So let the rules that force you in a box or that force you to be complacent make you defiant enough to invoke change in what you're passionate about, because it's in questioning your beliefs that make your mind stronger. 6, strive to thrive and not survive. 7, something that I live by, don't hit the submit button at 11:59, do it at like 11:57. I want to conclude with my senior quote from Meek Mill's song that I'm sure you all are familiar with because we've all been to a party or two. Y'all ready? Here it is. So I had to grind like that to shine like this. In whatever path you decide to take after you shake Dr. Campbell's hand, remember, the grind don't stop because you're destined to shine.
Thank you, Janine, for those powerful words, not just about making change in the world, but also we know that we felt your hearts even when you had senioritis, because that was real. Your message beautifully reflected the spirit, contributions, and hope for every member of the class of 2025. We are proud of you, Janine, and all of the class of 2025. Thank you again, Janine. Join me in a round of applause. Each year, it is our tradition to recognize students who have demonstrated exceptional academic achievement by maintaining distinguished status throughout 7 semesters of high school. I ask those students who have achieved the following levels of distinction to please stand when I call out your achievement. I'll motion to stand and then to be seated. There's a few categories. We are going to start with, everyone please rise, who has the distinction with a GPA ranging from 3.5 to 3.749. Please rise. 3.5 to 3.749. And now those students with high distinction with a GPA ranging from 3.75 to 3.99, please rise. And now, students with highest distinction, with a GPA of 4.0 or higher, please rise. Lastly, we want to recognize our members of National Honor Society. Please stand to be acknowledged. National Honor Society. Students, these recognitions reflect your hard work, your commitment to academic excellence, your curiosity, your leadership, your commitment to each other as a community, which sets you apart. And what we know is every member of the class of 2025 has made outstanding contributions as learners to our entire Evanston Township community. A round of applause for all of our learners. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Kinsey. Seniors, as you prepare to graduate, and I believe there are about 943 of you here today. It's a lot, y'all, yes. You're about to join a distinguished network of nearly 63,000 ETHS alumni making meaningful contributions around the world. Being an ETHS alumnus is both a privilege and an honor. This school holds a special place in the hearts of its graduates, many of whom are in this very arena right now. And at this time, I invite all Evanston Township High School alumni who are here with us today to please stand and help us warmly welcome to the class of 2025. All you alums, stand up. Welcome the class of 2025 and to the Alumni Association. All right. And this is not technically in the script, but I believe this person is not a wild kid per se, but served as superintendent for 16 years at Evanston Township High School. My predecessor, I believe Dr. Witherspoon is here today. I wanted to recognize him. Where are you, Eric? Stand up. There you are. At this time, I invite all oh, yeah, I did that already. We'll keep moving on. As we celebrate the achievements of our graduating class, I would like to take a moment to extend our deepest gratitude to all of the dedicated individuals who've played an integral role into the success of students, to our teachers, support staff, coaches, counselors, club sponsors, safety personnel, operations team, and all other staff members. Your unwavering support, daily advocacy, and tireless dedication to our students have made this moment possible. Please stand, all of the staff, so we can acknowledge you, and let's give a round of applause for all of the ETHS staff who are present for their contributions. Thank you. And to the parents, guardians, siblings, aunts, uncles, caregivers, extended family members who have stood by these graduates every step of the way, we salute you. Students, please show your appreciation for their endless support by standing and thanking them for attending your games, waking you up in the morning, picking you up, and all of the countless ways they supported you throughout the years. Give them a round of applause. Their love and guidance have been instrumental in shaping your journey. So stand up, everybody. Come on, class of 2025, stand up and give all of the folks who supported you a round of applause. Yeah. Y'all can sit, take your seats. As part of our commencement ceremony, we honor a distinguished tradition of welcoming back an ETHS alumnus to address the graduating class. This year, we're proud to welcome Anders Holm, class of 1999, as our commencement speaker. Anders Holm is an actor, comedian, writer, and producer. He is best known as the co-creator and star of the Comedy Central series Workaholics and co-founder of the sketch comedy group Mail Order Comedy. Holm grew up in Evanston, Illinois, as the youngest of 3 brothers. He graduated from Evanston Township High School as a part of the class of 1999. During his time at ETHS, he was part of YAMO and the boys' swimming team. He later attended the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he studied history and was a member of the university's Division I men's swimming and diving team. After college, he pursued comedy and writing, studying at the Second City Conservatory in Los Angeles. Before achieving fame with his breakthrough role in Workaholics, Holm worked as a writer's assistant on Fox's Bones and the production and the head writer's assistant on HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher. Holm has appeared in various television shows, including Modern Family, Arrested Development, Key and Peele, The Mindy Project, Inventing Anna, and films such as Top 5, Neighbors, The Interview, and How to Be Single. Holm continued to work in television and film, contributing both in front and behind the camera. He is married to a fellow Wildcat, Emma Holm. Let's please welcome Anders Holm, our graduation speaker this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell, and what up, class of 2025? Good morning, students, faculty, friends, and family. It's an honor, a privilege, and most likely some sort of administrative error to be here today. Students, I went to school with some of your parents, and some of your teachers were my teachers, and I promise you, when they heard I was speaking today, they thought, okay, maybe Trump should come after District 65. Me up here, kind of a federal fancy feeling, but I gotta tell you, it feels great to be back at Evanston. Students, you might not realize it now, but this is a very special town, unlike almost any other place in America when it comes to socioeconomic diversity. So just take a moment to look around and recognize that you'll never be in a room with this many white rappers ever again. And some of you guys and girls, you don't even realize that you're going to become a white rapper. You're just gonna go to your little college in New England, look around and think, I think I've got the most street cred on campus. And then you're just gonna start writing raps and freestyling when nobody asked for it. And as much as I wanna tell you, please don't. I wish you the best. You know what? Maybe someday you'll be standing up here giving a commencement speech, Lil Declan. MC Brad, where you at? ASAP Honky, I see you. This is fun. All right, so Dr. Campbell, yeah, I'm wearing a gym uniform. Never been washed. All right, so Dr. Campbell hit all the bullet points in my life story, but I'm gonna give you guys a peek behind the curtain of that somewhat typical timeline and show you how playing to my strengths and being functionally delusional gets me through life. I graduated from ETHS in 1999 with a 2.6 GPA. In the bottom half of my class, destined for greatness. Outside of absolutely crushing it in the classroom, I took part in the student-led sketch comedy show YAMO, my freshman, sophomore, and junior year. By the way, some people here have no idea what YAMO is, and I love that. Anyway, I loved YAMO. I loved the opportunity to perform and be creative, but my grades were so dog-dookie, this dummy had to quit YAMO senior year and focus on my real ticket to college, swimming. That's right, my life was basically the acclaimed documentary Hoop Dreams with a country club bad boy twist, so objectively worse. So I missed out on YAMO, but I played to my strengths, and it paid off. I finished my senior year on the swim team as an All-American, no big deal. And I got a scholarship to the University of Wisconsin, where I discovered all of my teammates were also All-American, and it literally was no big deal. I became what generous people might call a contributor, or also there. Suddenly, for some unknown reason, toxic pride, I started to miss the creative energy that I found in YAMO. And I started taking film classes and actually got some decent grades for once. Don't worry, I graduated Wisconsin with a 2.3 GPA. School was hard. I would not have been standing up for any reason today. But I also left Madison with 2 pretty bad screenplays and drove my dad's minivan to Los Angeles with the dream of becoming a screenwriter who was still learning where to put commas. Functionally delusional. I know this is dragging, so I'll blaze through the rest. Within a few months of getting to LA with those 2 scripts, I actually got my first job, teaching swimming to toddlers. But I also managed to squeeze in an internship at a production company a couple days a week, and from that internship, I landed an assistant job on a TV show, just literally fetching lunch and writing down what people said. But still always writing my own material and applying what I was able to absorb from the writers at work. Meanwhile, I spent my nights filming comedy sketches with some friends who are super famous now, and we would post these on a new website called YouTube. Convinced we'd be discovered by Hollywood and fulfill our dreams of becoming coastal elites. After 5 years of fetching lunches and YouTube delusions, we actually were discovered and created the basic cable banger, Workaholics. And this is where my experience at ETHS comes full circle. On Workaholics, I played a dummy named Anders, who was a swimmer / white rapper. I told you, it just happens, guys. You can't fight it. Okay, but enough about Evanston and how it shaped way too much of my life. Here's some good old-fashioned commencement speech advice. No pressure, take it or leave it. Here we go, okay? Don't do cocaine. Don't do a little bit. Obviously, don't do a lot of it. And I know some of you are thinking, haha, I've already done it. Parents, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the kids. This is their day. Okay? Next, be at the right place at the right time. It's not always easy, but just try and put yourself in the best position for the best possible outcome. ETHS is a great place to start. And if you've got friends who are all about to go do something you know is a bad idea, and when you try and back out, they call you a punk or whatever, those aren't your friends, those are losers who want you to be a loser so they don't feel like a loser, but say it with me, they are losers, okay? Trust me. Next, learn to love to cook. In this day and age, you could just Uber Eats every meal, guilty as charged, but let's face it, cooking is healthier, and people who love to cook, they're better people. Okay, they just are, across the board. And I can see some of you guys are like, oh yeah, what about murderers who like to cook other people? Are they good people, Mr. Holm? And I guess I would ask you why you would bring up cannibalism at a commencement speech. That's super inappropriate. But you know what? I'm gonna give you grace because you're just a curious child, and curiosity is good. My man, cannibalism is bad. Okay? Cook food. Next, let's talk about you guys. You are each 100% unique. And I see some of you guys nodding. Do not confuse being unique with being special. You gotta earn special, all right? But you are you and no one else is. That's your value add in the world. You just need to figure out where you can add the most being who you are. So, who are you? What's your story? What do you bring to the table? What excites you? If you don't know who you are yet, that's okay. But start actively thinking about it, even if it feels weird. You know what? It should feel weird. Self-reflection makes you realize your shortcomings. For me, commencement speeches, obviously. We're all thinking it. But it also helps you discover your strengths, mine, swimming, and awkward eye contact. And I'll leave you with this. That's a thing commencement speakers say, pretty sick. And I'll leave you with this. Stop thinking about what you want to be when you grow up and try thinking about who you want to be. Don't think about careers, jobs, wealth, access. Think about qualities you admire: accountable, productive, compassionate. What you do will come down to your skill sets, but the success level you reach will be based on the qualities of who you are. If you're accountable and generous, you're going to be a great teacher. If you're compassionate and creative, you'll be an amazing artist. But if you're a self-centered egomaniac who only thinks about themselves and climbing the corporate ladder, then you just might end up becoming an actor like me. That's it. Be yourself, work hard, keep it real. Big shout out to my dad, Phil Holm, class of 61. Thank you. Good luck out there. Go Kids!
I actually want Anders to look what's in that bag, but you know, we've got to move on.
It's all cocaine. It's a bag full of cocaine.
There's something reminiscent of your swim days that's in that bag, Anders. Thank you for the unforgettable, refreshingly honest message. Keep going. Your journey reminds us that success isn't always linear, and that embracing who you are, even with the little delusion, functional delusion, can create extraordinary things. We're also grateful you made the time to come back to Evanston and share your story with us. Are you still digging, Anders? I'm telling you something. There they are. Let's get the orange Speedos for swimming. There you go. Hold up the back.
Should he put it on? I didn't think so.
We take immense pride in who you are and the impact you've made, and that your journey represents for all students just before us who took also a part in Yamo. I am now pleased to welcome Avea Thomas to the stage. Avea is this year's senior poet. Yes. Continuing a proud ETHS tradition of student voices, inspiring us by sharing their talents. This fall, she will attend Michigan State University to pursue a degree in political science. Today, she'll present her poem entitled, "We Ate Time with Our Hands." Please join me in welcoming Avea.
We ate time with our hands. Let's be honest, we came into high school thinking it would be like the movies. We expected dramatic locker slams, cafeteria showdowns, a soundtrack swelling in the background while we found ourselves in a mirror. We were starving to grow up. We didn't want to wait politely, didn't want life handed to us in courses and semesters. We craved the whole thing, raw, warm, and reckless. We cracked open time with our bare hands, ripped minutes off the bone, sucked the marrow from every hallway bell, tasted joy and heartbreak from the same bite, and never once asked for a napkin. We ate time with our hands. We didn't always know what we were doing, but we were hungry, not just for answers, but for becoming. We arrived wide-eyed, half-formed, and over-caffeinated, thinking growing up would taste like freedom and feel like Friday. We memorized locker combos like cheat codes, counted credits like stepping stones to a version of ourselves we hadn't met yet. The ceilings blinked with fluorescent fatigue, the intercom shuddered out riddles, the floors held our echoes like they knew one day we'd leave and they'd miss the sound. Back then, we thought time was something we had to race. But we were wrong. Time wasn't a ladder, it was a feast. Fruit, overripe, golden, bruised in places, and we were too hungry to wait. We ate time with our hands. Juice running down our wrists every day, a bite we weren't sure we were ready for, but we swallowed it anyway. We learned how to live between the lines of the syllabus, how to translate silence, how to cry behind Chromebooks and laugh in libraries, how to turn cafeteria tables into stages, therapy sessions, war rooms, peace offerings. We made art out of absence. We survived in fragments. Sometimes you're loud enough to matter, sometimes quiet enough to listen. We learned the punctuation of growing up. Comma, pause. For when you needed to breathe before telling your parents you failed the quiz but passed the poem, period, rest. For the nights you didn't text back because the world felt too heavy to fit in a sentence, exclamation, joy. From the moment your name was called and the room remembered you, ellipses. For the friendships that never really ended, just change address. This place, Evanston, wasn't just a school, it was the cocoon, the crucible, the messy, magical in-between. We were not just students, we were time travelers, shapeshifters, artists of becoming. And still, we ate time with our hands, day by day, even when it tasted uncertain, even when it burned going down. Now, we stand on the edge of the future we once begged for. Our hands are stained with memory and ink. We hold diplomas like passports, like lightning, like proof. And the world, it's wild, it's wide, it's waiting. But we are not waiting. We're here, finally. So when they ask us who we were, tell them we ate time with our hands. We didn't always chew it well, but we tasted everything. We left nothing behind. And when we were full, we reached for more. Now watch us build a feast and call it the future. Class of 2025, let's eat. Thank you.
Thank you, Avea, for sharing your thoughtful and moving work with us today. We appreciate you making space for reflection as we close this chapter. At this time, I'd also like to take a moment to share a few words and reflections of my own for the class of 2025. This school year marks 100 years since the ETHS building opened at Church and Dodge. For a century, our school has been more than bricks and mortar. It has been a place where young people have come of age, formed friendships, found purpose, and discovered who they are. I've spent time this year reflecting on what it means for a single building to hold so many memories, to have witnessed so many journeys, to hold the footsteps of every student who's ever walked through H Hall, the echoes of cheers in Beardsley Gym, the voices raised in debate and discovery in your classrooms. This building carries the weight of 100 years of moments, big and small, triumphs and heartaches, that have shaped and united generations of Wildcats. And all of those moments, all of that history led us to this one. And now, class of 2025, you're a part of that story. You've added your own chapter to ETHS. Your laughter in the hallways, your questions in the classroom, your voices at assemblies, performances, games, and summits. You've created memories that will linger long after you walk across the stage today. And just as generations before you left their mark, you have left yours. And in doing so, you've become a part of something much bigger, a living legacy that continues to grow one student, one story, one moment at a time. ETHS may stand at the corner of Church and Dodge, but our school has just never been in one place. The school is the people who pass through it, students, educators, families, alumni, generation after generation. The heart of ETHS lives in the community, and we've built and live in the lives that you go on ahead. Each of you is an extension of this school's legacy, not just because of what you did while you were there, but because of what you will do next. Wherever you go, whatever you pursue, you carry the values, the questions, and the connections that took shape here. That is the ongoing exchange that makes school so powerful. Every student becomes a part of ETHS, and ETHS a part of every student. That is the beauty of a place like ETHS. It holds our stories, and the class of 2025 has written a remarkable one. All 943 of you are an outstanding group of students who've shown leadership, resilience, and compassion throughout your time here. You've left a lasting impact in our classrooms, our stages, our athletic fields, and throughout the broader community. It is a joy to honor and celebrate you today as you prepare to take your next steps. I hope each and every one of you walking this stage today feels proud of what you have accomplished at your time at ETHS. And yet, I know that pride can be complicated. You might be walking away with some regrets. Maybe you should have studied a little harder, tried something new, joined that team or club sooner. Maybe you wonder if the transcript you're taking truly reflects who you are. Whatever those thoughts are running through your mind today, please hear this. Today is not the end, it's only the beginning. A beginning means that you will get to shape the story. You are not defined by a single grade, a missed opportunity, or even your proudest moment here. You are defined by who you are becoming, by your willingness to grow, take risk, to stay curious, and to lead with empathy. The world you are stepping into needs those qualities now more than ever. It needs your voice, your ideas, your perseverance, everything you've learned here about yourself, about others, and what matters will serve you as you are becoming what you were meant to be. For 100 years, this school has reached beyond the walls through the people who've walked our halls and then walked out into the world. The values they live by, the questions they ask, the change they spark. It lives in quiet acts of kindness and bold ideas and relentless pursuit of something better. ETHS shows up in classrooms, in courtrooms, on field sets, on factory floors, in city halls, on research labs, anywhere people are working to do good, to do right. That's the true legacy of this place. Not just the memories made within our walls, but the impact far beyond them. Class of 2025, you are now part of that reach, ready to shape the world in ways that only you can. And just as it's been for 100 years, ETHS will always be here at Church and Dodge to welcome you home, shaped by you, shaping you. And now we've reached the moment that everyone has been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. So I'm asking you to hold your applause until the end so that every graduate can be fully recognized. In other words, we want people to hear their names, okay? That is a meaningful, proud moment for each student's life, and your respect will ensure the family and friends can hear each name clearly. Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Ty Kinsey, Dr. Scott Bramley, and I are proud to award diplomas. Will the class please rise? On behalf of the Board of Education, your principal, Dr. Ty Kinsey, district staff and administration, the Evanston community, and our dedicated teachers, it is my honor to confirm and recommend to the school board president that the members of the Evanston Township High School class of 2025 have fulfilled or exceeded the requirements set by the Illinois State Board of Education for graduation from Evanston Township High School. Esteemed School Board President Pat Savage-Williams, as Superintendent of District 202, I am proud to present to you the candidates for presentation of diplomas, the ETHS Class of 2025.
Dr. Campbell, students, families, and guests, as President of the District 202 School Board, I take great pride and special pleasure in officially conferring upon these young people their diplomas of graduation. Members of the class of 2025, with these commencement exercises, you participate in a distinguished and cherished tradition. As President of the Board of Education, and upon the recommendation of your school's faculty, I declare you to be graduates of Evanston Township High School and authorized to receive its diplomas. Will the class please be seated?
Hi, how are you?
Muhammad Abakar. Herschel Abraham. Ryan Abrams Jr.
Should I start with them? Okay. Start with them. Donald McCrae.
Olivia Adams.
Miss Pretty herself, Miss Anaya Guy.
Nicholas Adon.
Roan Christensen.
Michael Aduwolu.
George Lee.
Hillary Agbodo.
Iris Liang.
Molly Ahern.
Daniela Lisea.
Maya Alleman.
Warren Liddell. Please take this back.
Caleb Akufo.
Isaac Lieb. Don't forget to take this back.
Yolotzin Alatrista.
Sophia Lindroff.
Eric Alcacer Campos.
Grayson Lister.
Edith Albert.
Delilah Liston. Oh, here we go.
Naomi Alamayo.
Colin Levatino.
Molly Allen.
Alexander Lloyd.
Thomas Alaka.
Ethan Lloyd.
Dallas Amos.
Dahlia Laboda.
Kervinson Alfred.
Maeve Locker. Maeve, how do you pronounce your last name? How do you pronounce your last name? Locker. Maeve Locker.
Leah Imraman.
Dean Lomax. Take this from me.
Allison Anderson.
Kevin Lewis Charles.
Delon Tifu Ayong.
Sophia Long.
Axia Anderson.
Aiden Lopez.
Mike Alvarez.
Leonardo Lopez Gilson.
Christian Anderson.
Audrey Lowe.
Contrell Anderson.
Colin Lohman.
Zanaya Anderson.
Aishel Luna Salazar.
Beatrice Andrews.
Janet Luning.
Eli Ingris.
Jordan Lynn.
Isabel Anthony.
Ella Makut.
Rowan Anthony.
Harper Machukenes.
Nolan Aredo.
Jaime Ariza Jr.
Jamaica Ariana.
Charles McKay.
Jude Matthew Ariano.
McKeep? Okay. Noelle McKeep. Gotcha.
Zaira Ariano.
Nora Mahoney.
Ethan Arnold.
Hey, bud. I'll take that. Thank you. Corbin Berg. Go on, it's okay.
Isabella Arnold.
Okay. Deja Marie Malcolm.
Mia Arnold.
Dylan Maldonado.
Anthony Arroyo.
Emily Maldonado.
Direct Atiaga.
Giovanni Maldonado. Hi, sweetie.
Zaid Atia.
Nina, and how you pronounce your last name? Nina Malhotra.
Eli Bachochin.
Scythe Malone.
Zachary Bachochin.
Devin Mancera. Got it.
Alma Luis Bayer.
Ilya Marriage. Got it.
Talia Bahar.
Jeremy Marshall.
Jeanette Bahumba.
Janiyah Martin.
Janine Banuzzi.
Jalen Martin.
Yoel Bata.
Malik McCauley.
Abir Baig.
Maxine Mazinet.
Shakiria Bailey.
Oh my God. Adrian Martinez.
Vitas Bioris.
Ariana Martinez.
Paul Baljan-Yum.
Isabella Martinez.
Madeline Ball.
Kaden Mavros.
Madison Ball.
Elijah Burns.
Penelope Ballard.
Okay. Maria de Los Angeles Martinez.
Jave Ajian Bamberg.
Callie Mason.
Rafael Isaias Barajas.
Sienna Mason.
Joshua Barnes.
Maxwell Matsis.
Caroline Berry.
Mara Matthews. Hi, my love. Just Peyton Matthews.
Barry Barton.
Peyton Matthews.
Lucy Batko.
Mary Moz.
Francesca Badalora Valera.
Madeline McCauley.
Sabine Batsa.
David McCrae. Okay.
Jack Balsted.
Nathaniel McDade. I love.
Valeria Batista.
Lucy McDermott.
Evan Bear.
Was first and last? Mary McDonald.
Allison Beck.
Okay. Owen McElhatton. Hi.
Maxwell Beck.
Destiny McGee.
Trayvon Beckford.
McGee. Max McGeehee. Oh my God.
Sally Beckley.
Thaddeus McGuire. Hi.
Brian Beckwood Jr.
Bubbles McLaughlin.
Jamie Belgrad.
Got it. Eamon McIntyre.
Antonio Bell.
McLeod. Hannah McLeod. Hi. Okay.
Iman Bell.
Anna McQuaid. Hey, sweetie.
Holden Bellis.
Jalen McCorder.
Anna Benitez.
Jace Meeks.
Luca Beretti.
Katya Mendez Miller. Okay.
Brianna Bernal.
Nia Mendoza.
James Bernal.
Andy Mertz.
Alex Bernstein.
Rock Michelle.
Jonah Bertalin.
Cameron Miller. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Cecilia Bilski.
Pablo Miller Nihara. Hi.
Charles Bird.
Xavier Mina. Thank you. Got it.
Kat Bisgrove.
Colonian Mertriv. Hi, honey.
Maya Bitkin.
Okay. Miska? You want the strong too? Okay. Layla Miska Strong. Hi, love.
Evan Blackwood.
Got it. Abdel Mohammed.
Mekbik Barini.
Will Molitor.
EJ Bach.
Mondragon? Okay. Angel Mondragon. Montero? Okay.
Arbor Bumbachi.
Jocelyn Montero.
Valentina Bonney.
Enrique Montoya.
Samantha Bond.
Rivka Mordka.
Mahalia Bonner.
Hannibal Moreno Briones.
Josephine Bonney.
Johan Moreno.
Jacob Borovitz.
Deja Morris.
Samuel Bose.
Rihanna Morrison.
Patricia Boyle.
Jane Morrishofer. Xander Rosick.
Chloe Boynton Henderson.
Xander Mrozek. I guess not.
John Brand.
Mrozek. Okay. Kennedy Mrozek.
Una Breen.
Esther Mueller. Alan Muir.
Cameron J. Brinson.
Alan Muir.
Kenna Burkowski.
Mulenko? Okay. Anna Mulenko. Hi, love.
Jamie Browerman.
Mueller? Okay. Ava Mueller.
Emma Brown.
Aiden Munoz. Got it.
Justine Brown.
Jesus Munoz.
Parker Brown Kowalski.
Magangwa? Jaden Magangwa.
Caitlin Brownlee.
Kennedy Murray.
Amir Bryant.
Kate Myers, okay. Hi. Kate Myers. Middle name? Okay.
Bridget Biltman.
Miles Chino Nakamoto.
Nadira Bumi.
Alexander Yoshio Nakan.
Luke Bunton.
Leo Navarez.
Yisariah Burgess.
Charlotte Alice Nelson.
Elsa Burns.
Maya Nelson.
Lincoln Carberry.
Ellie Newmark.
Belinda Cardenas.
Tyler Masoto Ning.
Lucy Carlisle.
Ella Nicholson.
Sebastian Carmichael.
Isabel Nino.
Shane Carrasco.
Jonas Nissan.
Caitlin Carter.
Riley Knopfsinger.
Lucille Shanice Casimiro.
Jazly Nataku.
Owen Kavanaugh.
Christian Wachuku.
Katana Sipa.
Neve O'Brien.
Jude Chadwick.
John O'Carroll.
Tatiana Chambers.
Daniel O'Connor.
Ruby Chaplin.
Maeve O'Connor.
Tyler Chapman.
Liam O'Donnell.
Jesse Chastain Jr.
Zachary O'Donovan.
Caden Chatham Jr.
Calix Oates.
Marioni Chavez.
Elliot Obuch.
Eva Cherkasky.
Kylie O'Connor.
Micah Cherkasky. Natalia Schick.
Oluwatobilobo Oduafoa.
Rafi Chiwa.
Michael Odulukwe.
Julia Chiokubo.
Oliver Flip Henrik Oring.
Carla Chota.
Middle name, sir. Cullen Osterly.
Adana Chira.
Jacob Rashad Ogbara. What's your middle name? No middle name?
Amani Christian.
How do I say this? Suzanne? Olivia Suzanne Olson.
Suren Kristen.
Molly Ann O'Hare.
Ella Cleary.
Ingrid Oko.
Audrey Klein.
Augie Oman.
Lyda Coates.
Frederick Owen.
Julian Cochran.
Middle name too? Carlos Alfonso Orduno.
Jay Cochran.
Abigail Olushesi.
Kennedy Codd.
Tony Pacheco.
Ren Cohen.
Sophia Pappas.
Penelope Cohn.
Isabella Periquelis.
Kenneth Coleman.
Abel Patino.
Jillian College.
Amy Patino.
Liliana Colon.
Kiera Patterson.
Lorenzo Combo Piana.
Eleanor Pavich.
Giovanni Confident.
Isaac Pang.
James Conley.
Ian Peppers.
Kevin Connell.
Dennis Jr. Perez.
Aiden Cooney.
Isaac Olson Perkins.
Cameron Corbett.
Spencer Miles Perlstadt.
Eli Kaur,
Daniela Perez Gonzalez.
Camila Cortez,
Melanie Pierce.
Eli Kustin,
Yureli Perez Leon.
Patrick Cosma,
Maisie Peter.
Ben Crabb,
Ian Tyler Peters.
Halvin Crespo Gonzalez,
Augustus Peterson. Got you.
Naomi Kreis,
Carson Pierce.
Isabel Cruz,
Emmanuel Pierre Luis.
Kira Culberson Beasley,
Malik Khalil Parsons.
Grace Cummins,
David Polish.
Margaret Cummins,
Talia Polish.
Milagros Curtis,
Evan Pope.
Selena Curtis,
Elliot Porter.
Zachary Cutter,
Evan Portnoy.
Nathaniel Savitas,
Isaac Posner.
Hazel Chernick,
Evan Potagenda.
Atisa Dabdon.
Elizabeth Potosnak.
Max William Dahan.
Caleb Powell.
Diego Dolly.
Oliver Powell.
Diego Daly.
Zoe Powers.
Habe Dallasman.
Sergeant Prajapati.
Sean Daly.
Eliana Prower Stock.
Mahaya Dano.
Jaden Pretch.
Elena Daoud.
Jason Vashon Priester Jr.
Kenneth Lamont Darby Jr.
Alexandra Madison Price.
Mia Darer.
Thomas Prince.
Henry Michael Doherty.
Lily Madison Proctor.
Itamar David.
Mario Riley Proctor.
Stella Catherine Davis.
Dudley Guy Philippe.
Emilia Della Torre.
Grace Puricelli.
Catherine Delos Reyes.
Jack Rasick.
Morelli de Meza.
Heavenly Quinones.
Oriana Defoe.
Whitney Kayla Race.
Luke Martin Denman.
Theo Radin. Here.
Anne Clara Desrosiers.
Esmeralda Ramirez Esquivel. Hi.
Lude Walisa Desrosiers.
Yuri Ramos. Hi. Barry Rams. Okay.
Kayla Diaz Sevilla.
Barry Rams.
Tristan Shaw DiBartolo Mundy.
Marlon Joseph Ramsey Jr.
Michael David Dickman.
Marlene Rangel.
Jacob Daniel Dixon.
Otis Rondava.
Martin Stephen Diederich.
Leon Ratajek.
Hi. Just Ryder Dietz.
Ethan Ravi.
Ryder Dietz.
Ethan Ravi. Hey. Okay.
Morgan McKenna Dillard.
Jaden Maxwell Reed.
Charles Lincoln Dillard.
Brenner Riley.
Luna Rose Densmore.
Is it Renee? Yeah. Okay. Sebastian Renee.
Jacinta Luxi Diversiev.
Sean Riley. Kendall Rummer.
Riyad Destarvik.
Kendall Remmert.
Anifa Zinduna Juma.
Ariel Renteria. Got it.
Daniel Deligich.
Reese Reynolds.
Amikai Zev Yehuda Dobler.
Michelle Reynosa.
Adelaide Dodzik.
Ryan Christopher Rice. Full name or just first and last?
Nathaniel Dombeck.
George Richardson.
Cassidy Donovan.
Tatiana Richardson.
Kaija Dorset.
Zal Richardson.
Michaela Sade Drew.
Haley Jasper Richter.
Bella Terra Duarte.
Remersma. Celeste Remersma. Hi, hi.
Rachel Durango Cohen.
Jax Rehan. Got you.
Steve Malachi DeRosu.
Rosa Rehan.
Frederick Durston.
Oh, okay, no pressure. Charlie Rip.
Julian Duval.
Christian Rivera.
Lily Dvorak.
Spencer Roan.
Cameron Charles Eaton Strong.
Jalen Robertson.
Razai Ebanks.
Ian Robinson. No pressure at all.
Rose Wyndham Eccleston.
Kari Robinson.
Justice Eddy.
Ryan Robinson.
Jexa Edinburgh.
Roca? Okay. Roca? Theodore Roca. Hello.
Gray Silverman Edwards.
And do you want your middle name? Okay. Zaria Lanice Rogers.
Ella Emmerich.
Jacqueline Rodriguez Trujillo. Okay.
Annabella Rose Iuvaldi.
Aaron Rodriguez.
Yolanda Esionye.
Eder Rodriguez.
Julie Espitia.
Jaden Rodriguez.
Marvin Anthony Espinoza Jr.
Marco Rodriguez.
Herbert Estava Jr.
Mary Cruz Rodriguez.
Carter Etienne.
Asha Rogers.
Taisha Etienne.
Zuri Rogers.
Keja Itayim.
Senya Rogers Kaufman.
Felix Euler.
Gotcha. Ashlyn Rogowski.
Joshua Nathaniel Evans.
Daniel Rojas.
Maxon De La Cruz Evans.
Christopher Paramo.
Margaret Everett.
Miguel Rojas. Oh, I can say another one.
Imogen Eiler.
Sakai. Nael Sakai Rollins.
Adele Famaray.
I got you. Sebastian Rolong.
Jessica Renee Fanfan.
Paula Romero.
Chris Fargo.
Okay, my middle name. Oliver Ruthnan.
Eleanor Rose
What's your
Feeney.
middle name? Adil Rosenfeld. What's your middle name?
Cole Charles Felton.
Robert Rosenthal.
Henry Douglas Fike.
Claire Ross.
Sabine Basia Filerman.
Madeline Dorothy Ross.
Nina Fisher.
Rachel Ross.
Kayla Severa Fisher.
You want your middle name? Rachel Rubin.
Oren Anthony Fisher.
Okay. Myra Julissa Ruida.
Nathaniel Fishman.
Terry? It's Terry? Terry St. Aloy.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes. Gaia Salam.
Aiden Flores.
Roe Salant.
Caitlin Anna Flowers.
Say it for me one more time. Got it. Joangelis Salazar Ulacio. Hi.
Ryan Fugwambo.
Okay. So just the last three? Okay. Milenka San Martin Otalara.
Maya Foreman.
You want your middle name? Yeah. You want your middle name? Okay. Andy Sanchez.
Janaya Forrest.
Ali Sanda.
Evan Fouts.
Alejandro Santiago. Listen.
Moses Fowler Gottlieb.
Joseph Sargent.
Adrian Jordan Frey.
Austin Saris.
Marcus Frederick.
Got it. Take this from me. Miles Sato. Hi.
Grace
Cameron.
Molly Freeman.
Make sure you take this from me. Cameron Scarabello. Hi.
Gavin Freund.
Julia Schaefer.
Mari Frigo.
Got it. Madeline Schaefer.
Emil Frommer.
Shower? Okay. Benjamin Shower. Hi.
Sam
Shire.
Frome.
Shire. Shire. Emily Shire. Hi, my love.
Samson Gabriel.
Andrew Schober. Hi, honey.
Kenneth Isaiah Gaddy.
All this class. Catherine Schober. First and last.
Alan Galindo.
Oh, hold on, take it back. Kate Schoenwald.
Astina Gallimore.
Malia Skunyang. Hi.
Braden Gallimore.
Okay. Tristan Schultz.
Josephine Gallo.
First and last. Okay. Amelia Schumann.
Benjamin Gamoff.
Samantha Schuneman. Hi.
Camilo Garcia Bautista.
Phoebe Schwab. Got it.
Delcy Garfield.
Orly Schwartz. Hi, honey.
Charlotte Rita Gass.
Schweindenner? Yeah. Okay. Madeline Schweindenner.
Itamar Gander.
Piper Shara. What's up, you?
Reen Gelahausen.
Okay. Kingston Scrim. Got it.
Annie Gertz.
You too. Teo Scrim. Hi, honey. Got it.
Elias Lauterbach Ginsburg.
Lucia Scrimenti. Hey, sweetie.
Ian Gregory George.
Oh, you're a Seaver Seaver. Owen Seaver. Hi, love.
Ina Goish.
Soledad Sebastian. Segura.
Aaliyah Giles.
Rodrigo Segura.
Jackson Gate.
Siegel. Emmett Siegel. Hi, sweetheart.
Olivia Glantz.
Favo Schultz. Oh my God.
Lily Marie Gliva.
Block me. Lila Selch.
Colette Glukert.
Abigail Serpa. Okay.
Sahili Goyle.
Abril Serrana Leon. Oh, thank you. Here.
Sophia Goldberg.
Hey, girl. Yes. Charles Satimi. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Dylan Goldman Siegel.
Yedidia Seifu. Hi, honey. Yes, Nan.
Jordan Willow Goldstein.
Okay. Amen. Isa Ahmed Shah.
Ryan Golem.
Okay. Leah Shaman. Hey, honey.
Vicky Golemis.
Jalen Sharp. Hi, honey.
Diani Gomez.
Come here.
Denia Gomez.
Okay. Wisango Shuri.
Harper Grace Gonzalez.
Kiza Shuri. I love.
Oliver Daniel Goodman.
Okay. Peyton Sheehan.
Arnie Tisha May Regala Gopez.
Yeah. And Nigel Shelton. Hi, love.
Catherine Grinchalik.
Daniela Shepard. Okay.
Eleanor Grandstrom.
Evelyn Schilling.
Hey, sweetie.
Calliope Green.
Sam Schur.
Daniel Green.
Huria Siddiqui.
Hi, sweetie.
Lydian Green.
Sophia Siddiqui.
Hi. Got it.
Romeo Edward Green.
Aaliyah Simmons.
Nathan Abner Grinwald.
Henry Simpson.
Veda. Okay.
Yvette Rose Grinchpun.
Veda Sims.
Okay.
J. Reddy Gurala.
Evelyn Skelton.
Hi, honey.
Miles Vincent Gustafson.
Sarah Ski.
Hi, honey. You got it.
Caleb Gutierrez.
Miranda Slayton.
Hector Oscar Gutierrez.
Charles Slode.
Hi, my dear.
Ella Claire Gutowski.
Nikisa Natasha Smalling.
Odei Gaul.
Got you. My turn.
Talea Lene Hamilton.
Jamar Janae Smith.
Giovanni Guzman Carmona.
Got it.
Nicolette Smith.
No, this is
Ian Hoxton.
Anika Soberanes.
Kimani Harrison L. Jr.
Yeah, I got you.
Malachi Soso.
Malachi Amando Jackson Jr.
Oh, you're a Sotnik. Okay, okay. Nat?
Nat Sotnick.
Janella Hall.
Southern? Okay.
Lola Southard.
Cristiano Hamer.
You're Southern. Do you want Theodore? Theodore.
Theodore Southard.
Ryder Hallengren.
Okay.
Noemi Soto.
Elijah Hammond.
Okay.
Andrew Gerald Stahl.
Francis Hammer.
Got you.
Ariana Tuft.
Yep, okay.
Lily Catherine Hammock.
Stegan?
Lily Stegan.
Noreen Hammond.
Aminata So.
Natalie Hammond.
Spangler? Okay.
Charles Spangler.
Beck Hansen.
You want the whole thing? You want the whole thing or just your first and last?
Owen Spears.
Tate Josephine Hansen.
Stanzak? Okay.
Olivia Stanzak.
Jalen Hardegree.
First and last or just first? Okay.
Anna Stein.
Maximilian Anakin Harden.
Jacob Steinhoff.
Daryl Harmon III.
Joshua Steinhoff.
Jayana Harris.
Elijah Stewerman?
Elijah Stewerman.
Oh,
Sydney
my
Harris.
God. Yeah. Anna, right? Anna. Okay, okay, okay.
Anna Therese Stevenson.
Jacob Demetrius Harrison Wheeler.
Grace Stewart.
Hi.
Mira Hasiba.
Harrison Strax. Hi.
Omar
What's your
Hasiba.
first and last name? Straussman? Eloise Straussman.
Shanori Henry.
Elijah Streeter.
Joshua Holler.
Amaya Stringer.
Lena Hauser.
Slinger? Okay. Claire Steislinger.
Amari Hawkins.
Got it. Ariel Shinsinski.
Oliver Charles Hawkins.
Elijah Sutton. Got it. My turn? Okay. Isabel Gerber Schweitznack. Hey, sweetie.
Rocco Epson.
Corinne Silvestre.
Nelson Chinedu Heck.
Andrew Takis.
Charlize Henderson.
Nathan Takis.
Luca Henry.
Ashley Lupita Tamayo.
Charlie Allen Himmel.
Jason Tancredi.
Georgia Himmel.
Francisca Ray Taylor.
Coco Paola Bail Hero.
Solomon Thomas Taylor.
Vivian Esme Friedrich Hinojosa.
Josephine Teodusia.
Ryan Henry.
I know. Natna Tesfa Michael.
Ivan Hernandez.
No middle name? No middle name. Avon Toyer.
Emiliano Luis Hernandez Ibanez.
Amalia Thibodeau.
Emily Hernandez.
Aaron Thomas.
Connor Kathleen Hill.
Avea Nicolette Thomas.
Sophia Annalise Hinton.
Ellis Thomas.
Kin Wang.
Madison Alexandria Thomas. Whole name?
Ketia Dola Kayeya.
Sienna Thomas.
Guillaume Herzik.
Gabriel Thompson.
Stephen Hobbs.
London Nyoko Namira Thornton.
Gabriel Ethan Hicks.
Paul Thornton.
Thomas Miller Hilbrant.
Alan Ting.
Leo Hogan.
Chardonnay Tinch Gordon.
Oh, I got you.
Brianna Toretto.
Hannah Sophia Oluwabasayo Honore.
Camila Taseca.
Megan Hughes. Deani Hunt.
Orlando Tobin.
Lamaya Marie Hunt Bayaki.
Anaya Tolbert.
John Hunwick.
Ashley Torres.
Sofia Prieto.
Kaylee Contreras.
William Houston.
Mariah Torres Gonzalez.
Emmanuel Hyman.
Walker Travis. Posey Tremonti.
Iglesias. Maya Iglesias.
Jason Allen Triplett.
Elliot Jonathan Isles.
Emery Kikuyo Trokul.
Pasha Laura Irons Rosen. Your card. Mayorian.
Tetina Sedeka.
Mayorian Lorenzo Irving.
Patrick Liren II.
Zadie Ivaska. Ryan Ivory. Your card.
Zuen Tudor.
Israel Austin Jackson.
Susie Tominski.
Sachin Jain.
Marin Ubersox.
Brock Janicki.
Adaisy Christy Uruko.
Palaj Jayatilaka. Dennis Jean-Pierre.
Mihir Ulupinar.
Rajan Javeri. Lajana Decorah Giles.
Marcia Sentoso Utomo.
Aiden Sophia Johansson. Gavin Johnson.
Sophia Antoinette Valencia Arenas.
Johnson. Joshua Elijah Johnson. Ilana Jola Analua Jolaua.
Eric Tice Van Leer.
Daniel Lorenzo Jones. Mackenzie Eden White Jones.
Drew Van Kerkhove.
Serena Lassiter Jones.
Cole Vanderbilt.
Sophia Grace Malenka Jones.
Owen Vanderbilt.
Kalani Jew.
Madeline Varela.
Samantha Joseph.
Richard Vega Soto.
Lucianne Junca.
Edgar Vega.
Sungyoung Jung.
Don't forget your card.
Marlene Vega.
Monica Kalinchenko. Naima Kaltimi.
Leonard Giovanni Velasquez Palmer.
Nathan Curtis Kane.
Hope Leah Vesner.
Reese Eileen Carnes.
Your middle name is
Corinne Nicole Vamo.
Alishaba Batul Kazami.
Alba Vickers Machado.
Don't forget your card.
Stuart Keeley Walker.
Leilani Villasana Mendez.
Sophie Ella Kegler.
Rubina Vinza.
Antonia Elizabeth Keith.
Maya Vincent.
Charleston Cloud Kelly.
Daniel Vinci.
Don't forget your card. Christopher Kelly.
Albina
Rowan
Vintia.
Rowan Helfand Kelly. Samuel Kemeny. Don't forget your card.
Constantine Vitukas.
John Kennedy III.
Brandon Vo.
Tegan Keeney. Oh my God, don't forget your card.
Fiona Vosper.
Jayla Jador Kirby. Your card, sweetie.
Demel Chance Walden.
Paige Ann Ketzbach. Your card. Oh my God.
Layla Simone Walker.
Sophia Martin Kadowski. King Yarviv. Asher King Yarviv.
Pippa Walker.
Charlie Kingsbury.
Sylvia Wallace.
Juwan Koo. AJ. How do you...
Lorenzo Wallen.
Alex John Kozanite.
Shemaya Isis Walton.
Liam Staley Cone.
Cooper Wandel Durham.
Aiden Joseph Kopke. I'm giving up.
Ibrahim Shazad Wart.
Owen Krepsick.
Eleanor Warren.
Parker Christofiak. Maxwell Kuhn.
Jayla Tamara Warren.
James Edward Coomer.
Sienna Soleil Waters.
Don't forget your card. Penelope LaFleur.
Andrew Peter Walson.
Okay. Arbana Lamche.
Joss Alexandra Watson.
Anthony La Rosa.
Kenneth Wirapajuk.
Evan Langen.
Finley Weiler.
Don't forget your card. Joshua Larry.
Charles Weiss.
Zoe Lassenby.
Vincent Welch.
Ruby Lassman.
Noah Wesley.
Michael Cristo Lavizo.
Ari Wexler.
Mohammed Lowell.
Middle name too.
Mohammed Lowell.
Elliot Michael Wexler. Are you friends?
Michael Tom Tom Le.
Ike Wharton.
Arlo Lee.
Oh, okay. I was like, you want me to say your middle name? Jaden Matthew Wharton.
Legator. Benjamin Legator.
Neva Jean Whitcomb.
Avery Lehman.
Jamarcus White.
Don't forget your...
John David White.
Alice Lehman.
John David White. Hi, Felicia. Just Felicia White.
Bonnie Lenahan.
Felicia Giselle White.
Jose Angel Leon Patino.
Destiny Whitehead Lamont.
Jalen Levi.
Hampton Blaze Whitaker.
Aiden Levine. Clay Lemon.
Aiden Isaiah Warrenberry.
Finn Lennon.
Ruby Ann Wejack.
Bridget Lesh. Jesse Lesage.
Timothy Williams Jr.
Mac Loudendowski.
Micah Nicole Williams.
George Lewis.
Raven Williams.
Ivan Devon Lewis.
Nasia Faith Williams. Dante Michael Wilson. Sean McQuell Williams. Jules Welch. Hi, Emmett. Middle name too? Emmett Wilson. Oh, I love your name. Okay. Cash Willman. Joshua Richard Wilchin. Odessa Wynn. Morgan Witherspoon. Alexander Witt. Rosalind Witt. Leela Shev Wittenberg Trubowitz. Kamora Witter. Nora Jane Wolf. Uriel Wong. Addison Woods. Dylan Mark Woods. Brianna Wright. Theodore Wu. Yiling Xie. Isaiah Yanowitz. Elliot Richard York. Imaya Crystal Young. Ronan Young. William Lowell Zamatek. Jack Bennett Zabala. Catherine Zare. Ralph Henry Zamatis. Lillian Sophia Zenkik. Emmanuel Thomas Zurega. Emmanuel Zurega. And last but not least, Chloe Zuger.
All right. Right. Will the class of 2025 please stand? You are now alumni of the esteemed Evanston Township High School, and you will retain that distinction for the rest of your lives. Upon graduation, turn your tassels to the left. Congratulations.